Okay, good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to this communicative English class. And the speciality of this particular class is that we learn English through English. We don't spell even a single word in any other language. That is the beauty of learning any language, and that is the most effective method of learning any language for that matter, be it Hindi or English or French. If you learn that particular language, through that language you learn it very fast. Okay, now I asked one question in our communicative English group. See, some of you are attending this class for the last, I think maybe I think we had 13 or 14 classes. Some of you have attended the class some 6 or 7 times. So whoever seen some progress or some improvement in your language, you can speak out about that, so that others also can get benefited out of it. That you can combine with the minute a member speech. So who want to start the minute a member speech? And also you can tell your experience of how you have improved your language in the last about by attending this class. Whatever small improvement you have found, you can express that.
I want to speak, sir.
Yes, please.
I am Bhumika. Good afternoon, everybody. Today I want to speak about movie is worthable one for our life. Our imagination are come true in movie. We did not see seven world wonder, but it's are in our home. Fantasy movies are enjoyable. The main theme of movie only save the world. In different ways, save nature, save tree, etc. The children cartoon are motivated. The children do not give up for anything. We hear awareness of don't drink and drive, smoking, etc. We did not realize that what happened, but in movies they show the awareness and their caves what happen in real life. It registers in our mind strongly. So the movies in one worthable thing of our life. Thank you.
Oh, great. My God, what a beautiful explanation about the positiveness of movie. This is the first time I am hearing the positive aspects of movie, and it is wonderfully said by this small girl, Bhumika. Bhumika, you are studying in what, 8th standard or 9th standard? Bhumika, you are studying which class?
Sixth standard, sir.
Sixth standard. Wonderful, wonderful. No, I think hats off to you for selecting this particular topic. And you said, no, we cannot go and see all the seven wonders, but we can see those seven wonders in the movies. That's great thing. And you said, fantasy movies are really, is getting our imagination and trying to bring our imagination into the world. Particularly this, what is that movie? Fantasy movie, the witchcraft movie, which is very popular. That's good. And you said, it is a worthable thing to watch movies. Okay. I just wanted to ask you, Bhumika, did you read from a paper or did you talk on your own? Did you write in a paper? Did you write in a paper and read it, or you spoke on your own? I mean, spontaneously.
I read on paper, sir.
Okay, very good. It's a good idea to start with, to pick up any language. You can write and then you can read. But next time onwards, you can write in a paper. Nothing wrong. It memorize little bit, and then you try to speak. Whenever you don't get the points, you can see the paper. But bulk of the time, you can you can talk on your own spontaneously, without disturbing, without looking at that particular paper. Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so okay, I will ask you one general knowledge question. What is the thing that you like most about your sister? What is the aspect of your sister you like most?
Care.
Huh?
Care, sir.
Now, what do you like most about your sister Kamalika?
Caring, sir.
Carrying, okay, oh, carrying, okay. I think there is some problem with your audio. Maybe you are too close to the mic. Sometimes some students are too far from the mic. I think you are too close to the mic. So I think caring. This girl says her sister is a very caring sister. I know the purpose of asking this question is that whether she is able to understand English. That is the point. So I was asking a question that what do you like most about your sister? So somebody only when they are little command, they have a little command over the language, they can understand. So I think this Bhumika has got a real good command on the language, that is English language. She is able to understand my question. She is able to answer the question. The only problem with Bhumika is that she is able to answer through a single word. Next time onwards, whenever a question is asked, Bhumika, you have to answer in a sentence. I like my sister because she is very caring. Like that you should say. Can you repeat it? I like my sister Kamalika because she is very caring.
I like my sister Kamalika because she was caring.
Yeah, she is caring. Okay. She was, is, will be, everything. Right? She was caring in the past and she was very caring person even today and tomorrow also she will continue to be like that. Isn't it? Am I correct? Okay, no problem. I think it's wonderful. A 600 girl started today's session. Can we go to the next person on Minute a Member?
So, shall I?
Yeah, please.
The topic: shops are overcrowded on Sundays. Well, thank you for being such a generous audience to provide me this opportunity, sir, to speak before you. Yes, we all know shops are overcrowded on Sundays. Everyone wish to go to shops during the Sundays, and there are some advantages and more disadvantages. So let's move on to the disadvantages first. When we go to shop on Sunday, they are very overcrowded. Usually, all the days won't be crowded, but on the Sunday, everyone will be in the house, so they wish to go to shopping. So we can't buy the products immediately. We need to wait for a while, and then we need to buy. So during this pandemic, we all know the COVID is now running into the third wave. So we need to be very cautious. So maintain social distance. So this can increase the rate of product. So the retailers or the wholesalers can increase the rate of product due to demand. So example, mutton. So on the Sunday we used to eat non-veges such as muttons, chickens. So the retailers and the wholesalers can increase the price of the product. And let's move on to the advantages. We know it is benefited and profits to the retailers and the wholesalers. It improves sales promotions. It gives a revenue to the government. Shopping in Sundays is more it can improve. It can lesser the stress level and lifts your mood. And from this, I would like to conclude that it is advantages and some disadvantages. But I like shopping. Thank you.
Oh, very good, Renuka. I think your the beginning of your speech was quite dramatic. It's good. I think you have started in a different note on this particular topic. It's good. Usually, some people will talk in a same mode every speech. But I think Renuka has started off nicely. Two, three things I wanted to tell you. The items, no, it is not products. So you are going to buy some items. The product and items are two different things. Maybe that is not this is not the place to discuss what is the difference between product and items. Product is the same item. It is when it is in the factory, it is called a product. When it comes to the shop, it is called items. Okay, contextually it may vary. So the same item, we will be telling product in one place and in another place item. But normally in the shop we call it as an item. Okay. Then another just small correction I wanted to make. It is not the rate of the product. Rate of the product is right. See, nothing wrong grammatically. Grammatically, you spoke everything right. But then, if you would have used the price of the product, then that would have been more appropriate word for today's whatever you have discussed. And then you said non-veggies. Usually, with non-vegetarian and vegetarian, the non-vegetarian itself is a plural as well as singular. So it's a non-vegetarian. And one thing I found very clearly today in Renuka's house, I think they have prepared non-vegetarian food. This is what I found from the talk. I think all of you must have understood. I think that would have been the food item today in Renuka's house. Otherwise, it was fantastic, good. I think we should appreciate Renuka. I think I could see some real progress. Already she is good, but little bit of the starting of the speech was really good, better than what she was in the past couple of classes. Okay, thank you, Renuka. Can we go on to the next person? Whoever-
Yes, sir. Sir,
Yes, yes,
I would
yes.
like to tell that
Yeah.
I was attending this UPSC class and communicative class regularly. From that, I was improved little bit, like the way of pronunciation and the way of talking style
Yeah.
and the intro, sir.
Okay, intro is good. Intro, I think you made it. I was wondering for a moment, is it Renuka or Yoga Priya? Now, normally, this dramatic intro is given by our friend Yoga Priya. So I was wondering whether who is speaking. No, that's anyway very nice. No, we learn from each other. No, I learn from you, you learn from me. This is what all about in any classroom. Okay. Yes, Bhumika, you wanted to talk? No? Yes, carry on.
Yes, sir. Hello everyone, I am Kamalika. I am studying 9th standard. Today, I talk about the advantage and the disadvantage of anime. Anime, as you all know, is form of Japanese animation. Is usually popular in Japan and Asian countries. Whether kids or adults, anime has made its place in the heart of almost everybody now. When anime started, it was started with a purpose to entertain kids and used to be shown on TV channels. But as it started gaining popularity, many of the anime series were made especially for the adults so that the audience from across the world could be entertained. Okay, first we see about advantages of anime. Original concepts, their own style of animation, go for 20 minutes and go into 100 of episodes. Of watching anime, you would develop a good imaginative power and the way of thinking about world won't be normal anymore. You will think your life as an action movie. Sometimes you could need sleep, so I watch anime. It my sleeping files and calmness files. You get what some truly brilliant plots, which is rare nowadays in any other entertainment industry. Plus, the sensation themes, hilarious comedy, nail-biting, suspense, and thrilling fighting scenes, all of this, thousand more than any other kind of movie series. Next, we see about the advantage of anime series. All of you know the advantage is only addiction, aggressive in nature, mala and adverse. First, we see about addiction. Since anime is extremely interesting and awesome of watching, it is very much of fun, but the addiction to it can be very harmful to you. If you are watching anime without break, it can lead to depression as you will not get yourself only. This can cause many physical and mental problems. Aggressive in nature. Most of the anime series are aggressive in nature and mostly based on fighting and killing enemies. If your child is watching such genres of anime, it can be harmful to him mentally as in childhood only. He will be exposed to harsh him. Finally, these were some of advantage and disadvantage of watching anime series, and you can wisely decide if anime is appropriate for you and your child or not. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kamalika, for coming forward and talking about what is this word? Animation or anime? Can you spell out that?
Anime, sir, anime.
A-N-I?
MG, sir.
MG. Acha, this is the name of the program, isn't it?
This is this is not like a cartoon, sir. Advance of cartoon.
Okay. So it's an animation. So that is in short form they are kept the name as anime. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
The
So
full of animation, sir.
yeah. But I think sir, there's some problem with your mic. I think Kamalika's and Bhumika's mic. I think there's some problem. Things are it's clear, but then there is some the karagara sound is coming. Some noise is coming. You just see whether are you using headphone?
Yes, sir.
So instead of headphone, sometimes headphones will have this problem. You better use the computer audio and try whether it is better. Next time you use your computer audio and then try out whether it's working properly. Okay, because this problem was
Yes,
there.
sir. Okay, sir.
This problem was there even last week and 2-3 weeks back also, but I did not mention. This is one. I think you have done a good job, particularly how this anime is really playing with our imagination, etc. You also mentioned the disadvantages of anime because if it becomes an addiction, it could be a problem. Only problem with this particular speech is anime. When you mention this word anime, since I was not knowing since this is the first time that I'm hearing this particular word, I thought it is honey bee. So I thought the topic was about honey bee, but then within 2 sentences I found that it is not honey bee, it is something related to animation. So what you should do whenever you are taking a new topic, and if you think that the audience may not know about this particular subject or may not know about particular name, then you can spell out that and then tell the anime is a animation cartoon created by Japanese TV, Japan TVs or whatever you wanted to say. So that you make it clear, then people will understand you are talking about animation or anime or whatever. If somebody has seen anime already in the TV or in the computer, for them it is not a problem. They will understand pakka. Whereas like people like me or anybody who has not heard of this word, I am not heard of this word. So that is the one thing I wanted to convey to this. No, that is why in communication, I don't know whether I have told, in Tamil there's a very nice sentence. Sabayarindhu pesuga. You have to understand the audience, then you speak. If all your the entire audience will understand only Telugu, then you have to speak in Telugu. There's no point in you speaking in English or Tamil or Malayalam. So Sabayarindhu pesuga is important thing. It is not only with respect to language, it is with respect to the knowledge level of that particular audience. If the particular audience cannot understand English properly, then probably you have to mix English and Tamil little bit here and there, and then so that you make it more easy, more flexible, more user friendly. So these are things you should keep in mind whenever you use a jargon. We call this as called a jargon. Jargon. Jargon is a special term or a specific term or a technical term which is not very popular. So whenever you use a jargon, you have to use a jargon and explain what this jargon means. So that is what I wanted to convey as far as this speech is concerned. Otherwise, Kamalika has made a lot of improvement, good. And maybe you can make your introduction a little bit dramatic, like Renuka was trying out. Like that, you can also try out some new kind of starting of your speech, right? Thank you so much. Can we
Yes, sir.
go to Mr. Satish? Satish is there. Or Yoga Priya, I think whoever is ready.
Shall I speak?
Yeah, please.
Yes. A warm welcome to Kesavamurthy, sir. I'm Yoga Priya. Today, I'm going to talk about life is getting more complicated nowadays. Guys, do you think life is getting complicated? Some may say yes and some may say no. But really, what was the actual answer is, if you want to achieve something in your life, then life is complicated for you. If you want to live a normal life, then life is not complicated. Now, let's get into the merits of it. It may create competition among the people. This may lead to heavy competition, so people will start to work more hard.
Yoga Priya, one minute.
Life will be
One
more
minute, Yoga
interesting
Priya.
to achieve something in our life.
Yoga Priya, Yoga Priya, was just 1 minute. Some problem
Yes, sir,
with your
yes, sir.
audio. So something was going on. Maybe some mixie sound is coming. Is mixie is on? Now you can speak.
Now it's okay, sir.
It's better. Now that sound is not there. What was that sound?
Fan sound, sir.
Fan sound.
It was
Okay.
the sound of fan.
Fan. Okay. Good. Okay. Yeah, you are in Chennai, no? Obviously, you need a fan. Good. Carry on.
Shall I?
Yeah. You can start from the beginning or in the between also. It was very clear, whatever you were saying. You can start now, Yoga Priya.
Sir, I think yes.
Sir, can I able to?
Yeah. Now we are able to. It's audible.
Okay, sir. Shall I start from first? Sir?
Yeah, please.
A warm welcome to Kesavamurthy, sir. I'm Yoga Priya. Today, I'm going to talk about life is getting more complicated nowadays. Guys, do you think life is getting complicated? Some may say yes and some may say no. But really, what was the actual answer is, if you want to achieve something in your life, then life is complicated for you. If you want to live a normal life, then life is not complicated. Now, let's get into the topic. Merits of this. It may create competition among the people. This may lead to heavy competition, so people will start to work more hard. Only if we have a competition, life will be more interesting to achieve something in our life. Demerits of this. Competition creates mental pressure. Heavy competition will be there will be no much opportunities. Some may lose their hope and they may even attempt for suicide. At last, I'm going to give only one suggestion. Dependently how you see it. Thank you so much for this opportunity, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Yoga Priya. As usual, your beginning, that introduction was dramatic. No problem. You raised a question, you answered that question by yourself. That is also fine. And then whether life is complicated, life is not at all complicated in my opinion. Just I'm actually touching the content. It's not at all complicated. About 100 years back, 200 years back, when your grandfather or grandfather's father lived in this world, the life was more complicated at that point of time, because they must have lived in a village. Even if they go about 2 kilometers outside the village, some animal will come and attack. That is the kind of scenario was there. Today life is more secure, it's not complicated. And Yoga Priya was talking about competition. Competition makes everybody healthy. I know very well. I was listening to a talk by Bajaj chairman, Rahul Bajaj. He said, they asked, he's now a 90-year-old man, and he started this Bajaj company, and then it's grown leaps and bounds. Now his sons are managing that company, that Bajaj scooter, Bajaj bike, etc. And the interviewer asking one question. So, what is one good thing happened in your life? He said competition. There was competition from Japanese vehicle like Honda and things like the Honda bike, etc. Kawasaki. These people came to India some 30 years back when I was making only scooter, and thanks to them, if they have not entered India, I wouldn't have made bike at all. I would have continued making only scooter, Chatak and the Bajaj Super and Bajaj Chatak scooter. I wouldn't have thought of making a bike. Thanks to my competitors who has entered, and then with bike manufacturing here, I also entered in bike manufacturing, and I've grown leaps and bounds because of that. So competition is really healthy, and then it is not a complicated thing. So I would also go along with Yoga Priya in saying that life is not at all complicated. Today, because we have so many opportunities, sometimes it may apparently look like a competitive world, but it is not so. Today, if you don't get, say, a particular education, suppose you don't get a particular college, you always have another college to go. When I was studying engineering, there were only 8 colleges. If you don't get admission in 8 colleges, then definitely you cannot get educated in engineering. You have to go to arts or science or something else. But today things are different. Today we have 550 engineering colleges. Same is with the case with any of the field today. You have plenty of opportunities. I go very well with Yoga Priya in saying that Life is not at all complicated, but we make ourselves, our life more complicated by ourselves. Not because of the situation outside us, it is because of our internal, in our mind, we think it is complicated. So I think it's a good topic, interesting topic. As usual, Yoga Priya is my asan. She always gives me tips for for my next Kavidai. I already got a tip for my next Kavidai from Yoga Priya. Thank you, Yoga Priya. Now we will go on to the next person.
So can I?
Yeah, please.
Greetings everybody. I am Arshida. Presently I am proceeding to apprise regarding the advantages and disadvantages of electronic communication. Electronic communication is fast, cost-effective and convenient. But these attributes contain inherent disadvantages. The technology that enables people to keep in touch at all times also can invade privacy and cut into valuable relaxation time. Moreover, what are the advantages of electronics? The benefits of electronic health records include better healthcare by improving all aspects of patient care, including safety, effectiveness, patient-centeredness, communication education, timeliness, efficiency, and thereon. One may also ask, what is the advantage and disadvantage of gadgets? Advantages and disadvantages of gadgets for students. Gadgets play a vital role in education field in order to improve their skills and knowledge. It is very important for them since they need to improve their knowledge power to gain success in the future. In respect to what are advantages and disadvantages for electronic communication. Advantages and disadvantages of electronic communications are it's speedy communication. Electronic communication is very fast. Mobility in information transfer. Access to visual, audio, and text communication. Ease to access and long-term storage. It is cheap. Security threats. Distraction and addiction. What are disadvantages of electronic messaging? Disadvantages of electronic emails. Emails may carry viruses. These are small programs that can harm your computer system. Many people send unwanted emails to others. Emails cannot really be used for official business documents. Your mailbox may get flooded with your emails with a certain time, so you have to empty it from time to time. Thank you, and hope you all understood what I meant about advantages and disadvantages. Thank you.
Yeah, Arshida, many thanks for your touching upon this particular subject. I have become a fan. Of late, I have become a fan of Arshida. Very good pronunciation. And typically, two of your statements I really like it. You have used a word called inherent advantages. So it's very nice to use. It's a very apt word. Whenever we talk of advantages, no, this inherent advantage is a combination of two words which will make a lot of sense. So she used these words in the right context, at the right place, at the right time. And then she said vital role. So this is also very one of the fantastic, way of using this particular word. I think content-wise, it's a rich content, no doubt in it. But I love more your pronunciation and the right word you are using at the right place. So that is what is the speciality of Arshida more than the content. Content is also good. I think we should appreciate. Probably I think we need to listen to Arshida more so that we all can improve in the long run to come. Okay. Thank you, Arshida.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So now from today onwards you have become my guru as far as pronunciation is concerned. What a wonderful clarity is there, and your tongue is actually twisting, very flexible, and it pronounces all sorts of words in a very nice manner. It's for me it is difficult. Pronunciation is one of my problem, but then now I have got a confidence after seeing Arshida. I can also improve in my pronunciation. That is the kind of confidence I got, and thank you for that. Now, can be
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
yeah, can be maybe I will come back to your slogan, work hard, silence, success, etc. We will discuss on some other time about it. Now we will go to Dharani Priya. You would like to say something,
Yes, sir.
please?
A warm greetings to one and all present here. Myself, Dharmipila. I have come here to speak about punctuality is the key for success. Punctuality is one of those positive habits of a person absolutely tied to timeliness. It is one of the most important secrets behind any successful person. No leader is great who is not punctual. Youths in the organization, coaches, and participants are compelled to learn and inculcate these virtue in order that they arrive at sessions on time and never late. Punctuality leads a person towards success located at any highest point. This quality can better develop from the childhood by the help of parents at home and teachers at school and community coaches in a play for purpose model. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Dharani Priya. Your speech also is very musical. It is very nice to listen. In addition to your nice, sweet songs, I think you are musical. I would request one thing to all of you today. I request Arshida, I request Dharani Priya, I request Yoga Priya, and others also. These three people, it is a must. It is a command from me to that you must attend this 245 class, communicative English class, because I want to learn from you. Where? How do I? What else? How do I learn from you? Unless you come to the class. So you better all these three people present every Sunday 2:45, so that I will learn and all others will also learn. Okay? Is it okay for you? All three of you?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, okay, good. Okay, can we go on to the next person who wants to talk? Should I request Priyadarshini madam? Can you speak a few words? Or Mr. Velmurugan, you would
Sir,
like?
shall I?
Yeah, Samita, can you? Yeah, you can give your minute and speech.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. Today I am going to speak about advantages of watching movies. With the interest of technology and its speedy growth, the flood movies, with many nations setting filmmaking productions, high definition movies used with names make appearance to the audience. You no doubt constitute of who movies of a blow age their mobile phones. With the much attention we pay to movies, it is very important we know what advantages of watching movies can be to us and how disadvantages it can be as well. First, we see about advantages of watching movies. Knowing the advantages of watching movies help you understand what you stand to benefit from the many hours you dedicate to seeing a movie or several movies. Some of these advantages include watching movies just like reading books is one of the few ways to have an idea of life's bigger picture. Movies are written in such a way as to expose or appreciate specific dimensions of life. Watching movies can be very helpful to make one versatile about different things in life. Movies being a leisure activity are an excellent way to relax the body and also entertain yourself as well. Movies help takes you from your parents' state of mind to some other state of mind filled with all sorts of fun. The best fun you make by watching movie has to watch them in a cinema and it's so entertaining. Next, we see about disadvantages of watching movies. Everything that has an advantage always has its disadvantages as well. Some of the disadvantages of watching movies include the violence movies showcase has a way of conditioning movie addicts, especially young children in the teenager years. This is on the increase in recent times because in a bid to increase productivity more and more movie directors seem to be coming up with movies that have violent themes or storyline. Watching movies something sometimes send the wrong messages to individuals as some circumstances and happenings are usually overrated or occasionally underrated in movies. It's rare to find movies that don't propagate some sentiments or the other because one aspect of society is always appreciated or downplayed at the expense of other. Watching movies a lot results in addiction. Many people who get to watch many movies become so addicted to it that they so many times abandon their primary assignments to watch a movie or keep up with one. Thank you to all.
Yeah, thank you, Samita. Quite a lot of improvement is there. Two comments quickly I wanted to make. You can make short sentences. Don't try to make long sentences because when you make long sentences, you are likely to make some errors, some mistakes. So you can make short sentences and your content is very elaborate. You can even keep a short content, nothing wrong in it. But then try to use some apt words. You are using words, but then apt words you can use that you can think over it and work on that and then use short sentences. Normally all of us, we have to learn one thing, whether it's in written form or in the spoken form, try to use small sentences so that it is easy for the listeners to understand and easy for us to make a clear and clarity will be there in our speech if we make short sentences. Otherwise, if we make long sentences, then we will be using and also like that, and we may be using at the wrong place some of these words. So and then the whole meaning may become different, when we use these words at the wrong places. So I would recommend to Samita, but in particular, but in general to everybody, to make use of short sentences. So can we go on to one PPT and then come back to others for their minute a member speech? I think that would be better. I will just show you a small PPT which I think we have not shared in our past classes. I think even if it is a repetition, I think whoever has seen it earlier also can tolerate because some of these important points will be useful to you. Okay, right. Yeah. So communicative English PPT 11. I am not sure whether you have seen this, but is it visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So if you want to frame a sentence and if you for predicting something, what are the possible options available for us to frame a sentence? For example, some examples are given here. Do you think he is going to get selected? Who stands a chance of winning the election? What do you think is going to happen? I don't think he is going to get bail. So these are the ways of framing a sentence whenever you wanted to predict a future activity. So this is one. I don't know whether it looks like a repetition, but still it's we will see it. Making request indirectly and politely. Sometimes when you want to make a request to your elders, maybe your parents or teachers or boss, so you have to start like, I was just wondering if you could lend me your CD. CD means that compact disc. I was just wondering if you could lend me the CD. I was just wondering if you could lend me the book. If you want to borrow a book from your seniors or from your teacher, you just cannot go and say, sir or madam, can you lend me a book? No, this is the way normally we ask, but then it's better to ask in this way. I was just wondering if you could lend me the book. I was just wondering if I could use your phone. I was just wondering if you could attend it today. So these are the polite way of making a request. By making a request like this, you definitely get an affirmative reply. That is, they will lend you whatever you want asked for. So it is you are likely to get an affirmative reply from them. So for your whole idea, objective of going and talking to them is to get that CD or book or phone. So and it has to be a positive response from them. If you want to get a positive response, you can frame a sentence like this by using I was wondering, I am wondering, or I am just wondering, like that. Okay. Can we go on to the next type of making sentence, framing the sentence? Making inquiries indirectly and politely. Oh, the same thing. I was just wondering if I could meet Dr. Mohan now. I was just wondering if you want to change the car. I was just wondering if you could conduct special classes. I was just wondering if special classes could be arranged. So this is the 2-3 ways of making a sentence to make a polite request or inquiry, like that. Then the fourth one, making informal suggestions and giving advice. Making informal suggestions and advice are more or less same, but then advice is a very strong word. You will advise somebody junior to you most of the time, and you give suggestions to somebody equal to you or to your seniors. So let us see how they frame the sentence. What if we went by car? Suppose the whole team is planning to go by bus or train, and you want to give a suggestion saying that we can go by car. Here you are suggesting a future action using a past tense, or a present action using a past tense. What if we went by car? It means that what if we go by car? So that is the meaning. So instead of present tense, here past tense is used. It's allowed. It's grammatically correct. So this is one way of making your speech very musical, and all of you make note of this. And whatever you learn in these PPTs, you better make use of it in the very next class while giving your minute a member speech. Next, what about going for the movie today? Here they are using the gerund, the ing form, continuous tense you are using. That is called gerund. Have you heard of this word called gerund?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right. Okay. So this ing form is also called gerund, or a continuous sentence, a continuous form of sentence. So what about going for the movie today? This is also one way of giving suggestions. How about placing it in the hall? This is again another way of making a suggestions. There's a meeting on Monday. How about attending it? What about attending it? What if we attended it? So see, the same thing they are meaning with 3 different framing of sentences. There is a meeting on Monday. You are suggesting them to attend the meeting. How can you say that? You can say, how about attending it? What about attending it? What if we attended it? Very fantastic. No, this I have taken from a nice book. It's really good. Even frankly speaking, I don't have a command of using such a very nice way of presenting or making a sentence. I am also learning along with you. So these are some of the ways when we can make informal suggestions. I would expect all of you to use some of these, whatever we have learned, the style of making the sentence, framing the sentence in the future days when you are speaking a minute a member speech. Okay, this is what I wanted to convey as far as PPT is, this new thing is concerned. I will now request maybe say Bhumika is there, or Rani Ramalingam. Can you just read it once again? This slide, can you read it for the benefit of everybody? Rani Ramalingam is there? Or Velmurugan, can you read this? Velmurugan, are you there? Okay, I will ask Arshida, can you read this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can read.
Do you think he is going to get selected? Who stands a chance of winning the election? What do you think is going to happen? I don't think he's going to get bail.
Okay, thank you. Now I request maybe Renuka to read this particular slide.
Yes, sir. I was just wondering if you could let me the CD. I was just wondering if you could let me the book. I was just wondering if I could use your phone. I was just wondering if you could attend it today.
Yeah. Now let me ask this Dharani Priya to read this particular slide.
Yes, sir. I was just wondering if I could meet Miss Dr. Mohan Rao. I was just wondering if you want to change the heart. I was just wondering if you could conduct special classes. I was just wondering if special classes could be arranged.
Yeah, Dharani Priya, I am just wondering whether we can have a special music class from you sometime next month or like that. Okay, now I would request Yoga Priya madam to read this slide for the benefit of everybody.
Yes, sir. What if we went by car? What about going for the movie today? What about placing it in the hall? There is a meeting on Monday. How about attending it? What about attending it? What if we attended it?
Okay, I think Yoga Priya, there's some background noise is coming. Just take care of it.
Okay,
I
sir.
don't know what it is because when we have the evening session, I think this background just to make sure that it is not there. And I request all of you today we have a Pattimandram on a Tamil topic. It's lot of interesting speakers are there, including our Yoga Priya. I request all of you to make it convenient to attend this particular program. It's going to be useful to all of us. Now, can we go to the minute a member speech? Like whoever is left out, if they want to do it, they can do it. Who are all there? Let me see. No, don't bother. Don't hesitate. Don't think that you will make a mistake. You make a mistake. This is a place to make a mistake. Classroom is a place to make a mistake. You please make the mistake here. Well, if you make mistakes here, then definitely you will become a better speaker in future days to come. So don't hesitate in coming and talking in this particular forum. All of you, I'm saying. So whoever wants to talk, Chinnu, Surya, you would like to try out? Chinnu Surya is Priyadarshini. What is your name? Priyadarshini. Okay, she's not there, I think. Velmurugan, you would like to try out? Okay, I think he's also not there. No problem. You try out all your speeches in the next week to come, in the coming weeks, but make sure that you do it so that this whole make use of this opportunity to refine your language. Okay. Any other suggestions from any of you before we close? I think one chat is there. What is the chat? Yoga Priya, sir. Okay. So what is this, Renuka? Sir, did you had a lunch? Lunch means what? Lunch, huh? I think she is referring to lunch.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. I had my lunch at 1:45 itself. Okay, no problem. Good. But any other suggestions you want to make? I have three suggestions. I already made two suggestions. One is we will have a musical concert from Dharani Priya and couple of others for about half an hour or so. Maybe Dharani Priya will sing 2 or 3 songs and others maybe each one of you 1 or 2 songs. You can spread this message in the group if you want, so that we will have at least 3 or 4 music lovers, musicians. Right, that is one. Arshida, do you sing? Arshida?
Sir, no, sir.
Okay, right. Whoever is into singing, whoever is into songs, they can do it. I'm not putting pressure on you, Dharani Priya. In case you find it very delicate, we will, Yes?
No, sir.
Okay, right. That is one. Secondly, I make sure that this Yoga Priya, Arshida, and couple of others, Renuka, Dharani Priya, Samita, you're all coming every week, but then make sure that you come here. I will tell you the reason, because you are the people who have some confidence in speaking in a forum like this, irrespective whether you make a right sentence or wrong, whether mistake is there, whether modulation is there or not. So you will give confidence to others. Only when you are present here, that will give us confidence. That vibration will reach others. Many people, they are not good at it, but then they think that only when you are good at it, they have to come to this class. But this is a class where even if you are not good at it, and you have to attend this class, and then you can improve. That is the whole idea. Not that when you are already good, then if you come, maybe you would make only a marginal improvement. But when you are not so good, you will make a dramatic improvement in your language, particularly the spoken language. Any other suggestions from anybody? Can we close at this?
Sir, our next class we need more PPT sessions, sir.
Yes, we have lot of PPT. I have got 25 PPTs. But PPTs, if I keep on showing PPT in one class, you will all go to sleep, and then probably I have to come to you in your dreams only.
Sir,
And-
and I think you can also teach us how to start a speech.
Yeah, I will do it. The different type of the starting styles of a speech. Yeah, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. But best thing is that you speak and you learn through yourself. That is the best way of doing it. And another way of doing it is that I can play an audio, and I'll make you to listen to that audio, and then I will switch off that audio and I'll ask question, and you are able to answer based on whatever the drama that has been spoken on that audio. It helps in two purpose: whether you are able to listen to that language properly, and then whether you are able to understand that particular drama, and then whether you are able to answer it. So three things goes in hand that we can do. It is called BBC English, and I used to teach BBC English long years back, some 35 years back, to various people, college people. It's called BBC English. And BBC, even now, they have a very, cassettes are sold by BBC. I think now it may be available in a YouTube link or something. Earlier, some 35 years back, they used to give a cassette, and I used to play the cassette, ask the students to listen to it, and then it's the drama. It's like a drama. Like, for example, if the flight comes and landing, so that sound also will come. So people will understand, they will think that as if they are listening to a good drama or a movie, and then the questions will be there, and then they will answer it. So it's a very interesting thing. It's easy way to learn a language, but then much easier way is to you speak, we all discuss, etc. But definitely we can see. I have got some 3 books written by one Dr. Ratina Savabadi on communicative English. He made so many suggestions. I think I finished only half the book, and I made some 11 or 12 PPTs, which you have seen. And one can, he is really a doctorate in English, so he has done a lot of things. He has written many books on that.
So, are you after a journey in learning English? Sir?
What, madam? Can you come again?
You can share your journey in learning English. Sir.
Oh, very much. Yeah, definitely. I will, because the problem with Dharani Priya, I have already shared so many of my journeys. Sometimes it looks embarrassing for me to share my journeys, but I wouldn't mind. See, I am from a.
We also learn something.
Yeah, true. You learn. I think every now and then people learn whatever I share through audio and things like that. I can also share this because I studied in a Tamil medium school. Up to 11th standard I was in Tamil medium, and 12th onwards only I moved to English medium. And then whatever language I have today is thanks to God and my seniors who were able to impart that language thing. And very early in my life, I was in touch with a professor by name Venkatraman, who made English looks like an interesting subject. Till that time, I thought English is like a velakannai. Kind of thing which is not, it's not easy for me, etc. But at the age of, I think, some 10 or 12, at 6th standard, he made it easy for me, and I started loving this particular language from 7th or 8th onwards, even though I was in Tamil medium. But then slowly we picked up like that. So it's, teachers make a lot of difference as far as language is concerned. And then I was able to improve this, and after my UG, I went to North India, and there I have to speak in English because I don't know Hindi
Your
much.
voice is breaking, sir.
Oh, acha. So like that, so I was forced to speak in English, and then that's again another another milestone in my life where I need to learn English, both spoken. And my very first assignment on the very first day, they gave me a report of 140 pages written in English, and my boss said, you have to rewrite this and make it more user friendly, make it more readable, make it more easy to read and free flowing read, etc. And I was actually not very sure of my language at that point of time. Then I wrote it that those days only, you write it by hand. I wrote it first time. I gave the report to him after 1 week. He said, you keep it on my table. And the next day when I went and asked him, he said, no, he just bluffed with me, saying that, Keshav, I went through it. A lot of mistakes are there. Can you improve? Just like that he said. Then I took back that report. Again wrote 140 pages for next 5 days. Again brought the second copy. Again he said, everything is okay. Sometimes you are using is, sometimes you are using was, plural, past tense, present tense, you are getting confused. Why don't you again correct? Like this, he made me to correct 6 times. And 6th time I went there and he said, you bring all the 6 reports. I went and showed all the 6 reports. Again he did not read and he said, which is better? I said, the 6th one is better. Then we gave that 6th report to our customer. No, that was a job. We gave it to client. So repetitively, when I wrote, I became a better a person as far as language is concerned. That is one way I learned, very hard way of learning, time consuming way of learning. But you people have a lot of better mechanisms today. You can learn your language very easily through various other sources. In those days, we did not have computer, we did not have audio, we did not have video. And those days, only way of learning is listening to somebody who speaks well, who speaks good, because that will come either in the All India Radio or sometimes you go in person and attend the classes. So, and I had one of the best teachers in my colleges because I studied in one of the best colleges in this country. So that also helped me. Maybe I will go a little bit one by one how I faced my first interview, how I faced my first girlfriend, kind of thing. All these things I will tell you. That will make it more interesting in the future days to come. Arshida, you have any suggestion, Arshida?
No, sir. No.
So,
In which college did you study, sir?
I studied from PhD College of Technology Engineering. I studied MBA from Indian Institute of Management, Calcutta.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yes, Dharani Priya. Somebody wanted to say
No, sir. Renuka was asking something.
Yeah, one at a time. Yeah.
maybe say with our audio.
Yeah, we will try. I will try to get it. Now I am remembered. I will try to get it.
No, sir, that, when it was came, the TV was not invented, sir.
No, that I learned long years back. No, TV was there. No, TV was there. TV was there, but it's not very popular. But we did not have TV at home at that point of time. TV is costly and things like that. Then later on only we bought TV. But I took this class, very interestingly, not for students. I took this class for businessmen who have studied up to 11th standard or degree, but they cannot speak English. For them, I was teaching English. So it is like, how to shake hand, how to say, hello, how are you, how was the day, kind of thing, That's the way we meet to greet each other. So I was taking practically those sessions and they were very, very happy because these businessmen are very rich businessmen. They are getting English buyers from UK, France and USA. So they want to say, hello, how are you for 1 or 2 days. They have to be with them. Some minimum English they should know. So I was preparing them for that. And then that was a wonderful experience to me, actually.
Super, sir.
Yeah. So I learned language by teaching somebody, frankly speaking. I did not go and learn. Whatever I learned through the college is there, but I started speaking better by teaching somebody about various things, some of these things. And once I was asked, to my surprise, to everybody's surprise, lot of these IT people, this 20 years back, IT people, they were, one company wanted to send them to US. And I was supposed to teach them etiquettes, office etiquettes, business etiquettes to them, along with English. And I said, I don't have any accent of US accent. They said, no, we don't need US accent. But you should know how to greet, how to shake hand, how to understand the body language. In fact, I am somewhat good in understanding the body language. Like when somebody stands in a particular way, I can understand what he is conveying to the others. Posture of his sitting posture and the way he waves his hands, etc. From that, you can learn a lot of things. Maybe we will take all these things one by one. I have done so many things in my life like this. So, it's like a kadambam, I've done many things. But then more important is you need to learn language. So let me not put my way of learning or something in between, so that it will reduce the acceleration of your learning of that language. That was more important. Yes, Dharani Priya, you are about to say something? Okay, right, no problem. Yeah, yes.
Can you share a day in your life?
Yeah, I think I was doing it. I think once or twice I put an audio. I think I normally put an audio in Tamil so that it reaches everybody. Now I will try to put an audio, English audio I will put it. Right? In fact, with the help of our gurus, Yogapriya and so many others, I would even like to write a English poem if possible. Let me see. Arshita, can you help me?
Yes, sir, for sure.
Yeah, I will write and give it to you, the draft one, and you correct it, and then you find mistakes in it, and then let me improve even n number of times, and then let us see how it goes.
Fine, sir.
Okay, right. So,
Sir, I think that you can start writing, making the book of all your kavidas.
that one teacher already started actually. Yes, madam.
You can compile it together and
Yeah, one teacher already taken up that matter. One teacher who is a 50-year-old Tamil teacher, she has collected 24 of my kavidai already, and then and almost every day I am writing one. Even for tomorrow, it is already ready. So she said once it reaches 50, she will put in the form of a book. And then I told you in the class, and one of my friend in New York, he said he will sponsor the printing of book and things. He said we will print 1,000 or 2,000 copies, give it free to all the students like that. He said. I said no problem. First of all, we have to see whether it is worth it. Now, if the Kavidai only when it is good, you have to do all those stuff. Just because you have love for me, we should not do it like that. I said, and he said, no. Some of them is really good. So let us put all these things in one booklet. And I said, no, don't make it as a Kavidai from one person. We will make Kavidai from 2-3 people, so that the blend also will be there. I will keep in touch with all of you at that point of time. Once, maybe after some 3-4 months. And then there are people who are ready to do it, simply, because they love me, that's all. More than my Pulamai, more than my capability of writing the Kavidai. They love me so much, so they wanted to do it. But I think there has to be some caliber, or content also should be rich, no? We have to look at that. Okay, thank you. We will wind up at this. I request all of you to make it convenient to attend today's evening 5:30 our Pattimandram. Our Yogapriya is going to blast that Pattimandram with their great speech, and I will also be there as a coordinator. We will all meet there. Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah.
வணக்கம் உரையும் நன்றி உரையும் நான் கொடுக்கலாமா சார்?
கொடுங்க, நீங்க யோகப்பிரியாக்கு பதிலாக கொடுத்துட்றீங்களா?
ஓகே சார்.
ஓகே, யோகப்பிரியா, you don't mind, no?
no problem, sir. I
ஆமா.
don't have to do, sir.
இல்ல இந்த வெல்கம் அட்ரஸ் வேணா யார் கொடுக்க, நீங்க முடிவு பண்ணுங்க. Between you decide. I don't have any problem. See, Yogapriya has got 3 roles. Today's program, she has got 3. One is the welcome address, other one is our speech, and third one is this thank giving, vote of thanks. So if you, whatever you want to share to Renuka, you can do it. Nothing wrong. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. We will meet.
Thank you.
Thank you.